Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Heaps On podcast.
That's right, mother effers. I'm trying not to swear in the first couple of minutes, but in approximately 5 minutes, we're going to be letting it rip. I'm here with Ben Day. He's holding it back right now. Go on, Ben. Give us a slur. That's
F-bomb.
not. There we go. Good on you, mate. And we're also joined today's special guest, James McConey, in the house.
Kia ora. Great to be in Kelston. Gangsters.
Where you at, gangsters?
Throw your Ks up, but
Hey.
not 3 Ks.
Technically, this is New Lynn. I just want to get that out there.
It's
Kelston,
on the
bitch.
cusp.
You live in Kelston.
What's on the show today? I'll tell ya. The Warriors, yeah, they're out still. The All Blacks,
Shit.
They didn't play this week. The Black Ferns, thoughts and prayers, brothers. And NPC rules. Netflix unveils a New Zealand-based doco coming out soon. Poop Bus. And Jimmy Kimmel got cancelled. Is the Heaps On
When's
podcast
our
next?
turn?
Cancelled.
All of that, as well as a catch-up from our new baby daddy, who's currently on the phone right now, Ra Pomare. Ra, how's it going, mate?
Oh, it's just nice to hear you guys' voices, eh? I haven't spoken to anyone in about 5 days since the last time I did the pod, so if you guys could just maybe drop a few more lasagnas around, that'd be great. No, I'm
fantastic.
good.
How many lasagnas have you had so far?
Well, that's the thing. I was this is part of my little list of things I was going to talk about, but yeah, I've had about 3 or 4 now. The toilets, my toilet situation is pretty gnarly after all these lasagnas. But God, I can't stop eating them.
I can't stop eating. Oh, is that one of the...
No, you're doing it better.
I've got it. Wait, I don't have it. What else has been going on? Tell us about just dad life in general. Was it worth it?
Yeah, it's 100% worth it. McConey can vouch for this. It rules. But I wanted to touch on a few things. I went for my first walk today. Hadn't been outside the gate for 7 days. And quite liberating. I felt like the librarian in Shawshank Redemption. McConey, back me up here. You get the bit? No?
Yeah, I do know who you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty dark reference there if you know what happens to him in the end. But yeah, anyway, what else has been going on? I've changed about 30 nappies. I wanted to put it to you guys. Have I done my quota now? Am I done with nappy changing?
I'd tone it back if I was you.
Yeah. What do you reckon, McConey?
If you change any more, then the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries will come around and say, "No, that's too many." There's only so many nappies you're allowed to change, I think, as a bloke.
Disgusting!
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Sorry.
you've got to get your hands dirty, Ra. I'm afraid that's just the way it is, mate. You got to. And
Okay.
to be honest,
There's more.
Has anyone pissed in your face recently? I just want to.
Nah, like his stream isn't quite getting to my face yet, but he's pissed all over himself and my hands. But I'm waiting for the time that my pride will overflow when he shoots me in the eye with piss.
Yeah.
In a way, Ra, it's actually kind of good that you've been friends with us because that's kind of prepared you for a lot of these scenarios.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah, that does remind me of the World Cup 2011
Yeah,
being
that's
celebrated in a pretty alternative fashion.
And
yeah.
And sometimes the way you talk to Tav is a little bit the same way you'd speak to an infant.
Whoa.
That's true.
Nah.
That's true. We're airing it all out.
Who's a good little producer?
What you want to do, Ra, is
Go
yeah.
poopies.
you want to bottle that PP up now while they're still an infant because I heard that PP can go for some top dollar at the black markets, maybe even the Avondale markets as well.
Yeah.
You don't want to let opportunities like that slide. Any other updates from your confinement, brother?
No.
Fart twice if you need help.
Sorry. But nah, not really. I just wanted to sort of say, yeah, it's been great to be able to watch as much sport in the middle of the night that I have. That's been quite nice. And I watched a few movies. Kraven the Hunter. I was talking to you guys about this one the other day. Bit of a Spider-Man ripoff where a guy he sort of gets bitten by a lion and gets lion blood, and then he acts like a lion. Sorry, spoiler alert, but it's very silly. And there's a guy who can turn into a rhino. Marvel are definitely running out of ideas here.
Well, can I just ask you about the fact that you said you didn't record the start of the podcast last week, but weirdly on the way here to Kelston,
Shout out, Kelston.
It
is Kelston.
The Heaps On podcast popped up, and you were clear as a bell, if not louder than me and Tav.
Oh shit! Yeah, I know. I have a really good recording device at home. I have a Zoom recorder. You'll be familiar with those, James.
Crazy.
And I went back and pretty much verbatim, because I don't have anything else on my mind aside from nappy changing. I redid the entire start of the pod, which I thought I was pretty happy with myself. It turned out all right, didn't it?
Yeah, it was perfect.
No,
Holy shit, I couldn't tell.
That's crazy.
couldn't
Thanks,
tell.
James. Well, I appreciate that.
It worked good. Also, shout out to the intern at Sky that I've definitely seen you blow up at a few times for not pushing record himself. Maybe
That's true.
Maybe you guys can come together and maybe make amends.
Yeah, no, that's I've definitely got to eat shit on that one. It was pretty rookie from me. But last thing I'll touch on is
Well, actually, Ra, can I
I
just stop you there? I'd like to go back to the Craven the Hunter thing. So
Yeah.
you're saying he gets bit by a lion and he gets superpowers. Obviously,
Yes.
Spider-Man gets bit by a spider and he gets Spider-Man powers.
Yeah.
In Form 2 camp, we went to...
Oh, here we go.
we went to... what was it? It was out on the Kapiti Coast, this campground there.
El Rancho? Was it
yeah,
El
El Rancho. And one of the Down syndrome boys got bit by the donkey that always had an erection.
Come on, Rev. Come on.
I didn't think I was going to take it too like
Wait.
that, but Ra really seems to be enjoying this story. Ra, would you like to pick
Sorry.
up and salvage things?
Well, I was just wondering, because going back to the top of the show when Tav said that Ben was holding back. I've just, I was wondering how long it would take an episode for Ben to put the R word, but he's gone past the R word.
No. Look, we're
Hey, this is
we're
a true
almost-
story.
We're almost 5 minutes
All
in.
I'm saying is we should check back in with him.
Well, I just wanted to know, is he that same guy that we went to high school with? Because there was a guy who had an erection all through high school.
No,
No, the donkey had the erection.
He's
but
in the
yes,
shed
that's a
with
good
us
point,
right
actually.
now, bro. Don't talk about him like
No, but I'm
that.
saying, did he catch the guy from high school caught the powers of the
Oh,
donkey,
he caught the
mate?
donkey's powers. Okay, yeah. Maybe, actually.
All right.
Isn't that a line from one of those movies, one of those kind of like fantasy movies, like "Beware the horny donkey"? It's always erect. And then you wander in and you go, "Oh, there it is." And then it's like the flying monkeys in Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, and then someone said, I got a great
Yeah.
idea. Let's build a kids' holiday camp here around this donkey.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Jesus.
Okay, well, the last thing I wanted to leave you guys with was, I know last week, Tav, you were very interested in where the placenta was. Now, I left it in the fridge for a few days. It started to dry out, and the secret fridge, which you can't know about, but I will let you know that it's in the freezer now. And
It's the
It's,
main fridge, isn't it?
Yeah, you've put it in a chow mein already. You're eating it
Look,
right now, aren't you?
The lasagnas that
no
you
comment
think you've
opposite.
eaten.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's the seventh lasagna this afternoon. It's gonna look pretty great. So anyway, guys, that's my update. And yeah, sport. Hey, how good? Sport's great.
How good sport is mean. All right, Ra, we'll leave you alone. Go
Thanks,
wipe
guys.
that baby's bum.
Hey, Ra, before you go, how
Yep,
about
go on.
how about them bloody Sharks, mate? You've got it. Surely you watched that game.
I did. I was in and out of sort of comatosis there for a while, but crazy. They turned it on, and the Raiders have just shit the bed. That style they played just didn't hold up in the finals, eh?
Unfortunate.
They couldn't ice anything.
All right, don't steal all of our league chat.
Sorry.
good.
No,
I
good,
like
good
it.
chat. All right. Go well, boys. Thanks, McConey. Thanks, lads.
No
Good to hear
worries,
from you.
mate.
Bye, have
Cheers,
a great
Ra.
time.
See you,
Cheers,
bro.
bye.
That was Heaps On stalwart Ra Pomare whānau. And if you've just tuned in, if this is your first episode of the pod, he's just had a baby. Okay, so
Aw.
shout out to all the babies that might be listening. You might just have it on your lap while you've got the pod going right now. We just want to say, go well, you good thing. Keep sucking the teat.
Yeah,
As long as you can.
yeah.
Don't shake the baby. Yeah, beautiful. So, yeah, Ben. Now, speaking of babies, I know that you had some stuff happen to you this week that left you with a bit of a baby face.
Yeah, kicking and screaming.
Yeah, what was going on there?
I've just been sick. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, but you sent me a photo. Your face was all...
No, anytime I get a cold,
Elephant Man styles.
I just get the puffy eyes. I couldn't see for like a day and a half there, just tears streaming out. And it was right as Ra called and said some stuff about his child. And it looked like I was just getting real emotional over it. But no, I was.
So, have you seen that New Zealand athlete, the middle distance runner, Sam Tanner, who got stung on the top lip, by a bee?
Oh, shit.
And he puffed up to the point where he went through a Freddie Mercury stage, but it was amazing. And he sort of documented it in a series of Instagram stories. And I'm not sure what the latest is with the puffy thing, because he must have come back from Japan.
Yeah,
and he's, but he reckons that the sting was left in there. He took some antihistamines. Next day it calmed down. I mean, that night it calmed down, but next day it came back with a vengeance.
Oh,
so how long does your puffiness last? And obviously you cancel family photos or any passport situation.
Although sometimes I think it would be funny to go get them like that, because it did look like I had a black eye a bit. But no, it was only like a day and a half.
Oh,
but actually, it's funny you say that, because my parents' dog has continually made that mistake where he'll go for a little bee.
Yeah.
And then his whole face will
You
go.
got to suck out that venom straight away.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Suck a dog's face.
Yeah, you got to suck the venom out if you don't want it to swell up. Now, speaking of you mentioned cancelling.
Is that how you get blowjobs at home?
Hey, come on, Rev.
No,
Cancel.
Over to the NRL. Let's talk about some bloody sport. So
6 more.
last night, what happened? It was a bit of a fever dream. The whole game just kind of felt like it just didn't quite, kick off, really, did it? For the Raiders, at least. And the Sharks, they came in and they basically, it was kind of stolen valor a little bit, The Raiders, they were parading around like they were NRL veterans, but really they were just a bunch of people dressed up in
Mid-season,
camo.
Who would have thought the Sharks would be looking this good come final time?
I am the leader of the Shark Hater Club.
Yeah.
I run corporate events where I talk about how horrible they are as a team. But they showed up last night looking fucking good ass. McConey.
There's two things. One is that Canberra, for a long time, the Raiders have been sponsored by milk, but this time of the season, I think you'll find the cream rises to the top.
Whoa, mama. Come on,
That's
bro.
what happens.
Come on.
That
You've already said that on the ZB show this morning, didn't you?
Yeah, they shut me down. But you haven't got the shut. You're not putting the kill button on yet.
Turn it up, if anything.
So there's that. There's also, Tav, you were frothing on how even the stats
Yes,
were.
yes.
You might
I was.
maybe you can explain that before I take you down.
Okay, so I was looking at the stats of the teams last night to see, if anyone, just how they separated. And it was 50-50 possession, bang on 50s. Both of them had 28 minutes time in possession, and both of them completed at 78%. 36 out of 46 completions.
I just want to say he's actually got some graphs up here. It's
I
quite
know.
impressive.
Yeah.
Anyway, he sent those stats to this Kroger's Wild group chat, and I was going, okay, well, I mean, Tav loves the stats, and
It's true.
He does.
but then I looked at it and I thought that's a good example of how the stats do not tell the story. So, I mean, let's be honest, it's probably even because Canberra attacked a lot, and the Sharks defended so well. So in the end, the Sharks' tries are really just one more metre, aren't they, of yardage? So it's not. They were always a metre short. That's the whole thing. And even Canberra's early try to Horsburgh, that was spawny as. I mean, he's lying on his back. There was a goalpost in the way. They weren't that convincing, I thought. So that's why I'm all about the Sharks. When I was a kid, I was a big fan of Kevin Edel, and his son KL Edel is in the centres, and he made this
Good man.
great man. He made this unbelievable break, 50-metre run, I reckon.
Yeah, it was pretty juicy.
They scored off it, but then the Aussie commentators were frothing on this little flick pass. It was so minor. It was just like a cut move, and I'm like, can we focus on the Kiwi who ran 50
Trindle
metres?
yeah, no, totally. The Trindle.
Just hate to
flick pass
interrupt
to
you
Hines.
there, Tav. Raz just sent us a message. Little update. Just had a near miss. The piss almost hit my eye.
Whoa.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, back to the sport.
It'll
No,
get
that's
ya.
good. No, that is sport.
Yeah, I'm with you, McConey. The stats. I mean, when I look at these stats, it's crazy how Raiders didn't just lose, but they lost by 20. Yeah.
Just shows you only one stat that counts. That's the bloody scoreboard.
That's the score.
That's good stuff. That is good. There was one move, and you're going to have to tell me, fill in the names for me. I think the fullback for the Sharks is Kennedy, is it?
William Kennedy. Yes.
He whacked
The
this
third.
guy. This guy stepped him, but he got him in the neck.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he
Seb
just-
Chris. Yeah,
Seb
yeah.
Chris. So Seb Chris stepped him, and the thing is, it was just a flailing arm to the neck, and that stopped a certain try.
Yes.
And to me, that was actually the big turning point, because that could have brought the Raiders right back into it. But I've got to say, if you're a guy who's good enough to step the person, you've got to look out for a flailing arm or tentacle or that.
Fucking A.
Because remember fucking Gandalf in Lord of the Rings, he thought he'd killed that beast.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember? And he turned around.
And then
And then the whip came up,
Yeah.
the fire whip, and fucking you got to look
Got
out
him.
for the fire whips.
fly, you fools.
Yeah.
So why did Seb Chris make the step and not look out for? Because he could have batted that arm
Bro,
away.
he
easy.
had one man on his
Yeah.
left, two on his right. And when he went down, I reckon it was more a pride thing
Yeah.
than that actually fucking hurt. You know, he should have just got up and just kept fucking play the fucking ball.
Exactly.
But it was
That's-
definitely a big moment of the game, because they would have scored, they would have been up.
That's actually why before battle I cover myself head to toe in coconut oil.
Hell yeah.
And actually, you never know when you're going to be in battle, so I stay ready.
That's true.
no whippers sticking, no tentacles
Yeah.
sticking on
All
you.
the players are worried about putting that sticky stuff on their hands. Maybe put some slippery stuff on your
Yeah.
body. Yeah.
Well, Mark Talia does that.
Does he?
Yeah, he puts a bit of bloody
Does he actually?
canola. Yeah, he oils up.
Damn. That
He-
makes
he's-
a
he
makes a whole
joked
lot of
about it.
sense.
He joked about it on Crowd Goes Well, but I think he was.
He
being
is actually
serious.
That's why
a
he
slippery
looks
bugger.
so good on
Yeah.
camera
Yeah.
too. He just got
Oil
a
him
sheen
up.
to him.
Sorry, coach. I need to oil myself up first. Yeah, I reckon that. I mean, good on the Sharks taking them down. It was only the second, maybe third home game the Raiders have lost. Well, they lost last week, so it was the third. Yeah, minor premiers going out back-to-back games, fucking insane. And now the Sharks are going to play the Storm next week, which that game they will lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we've got
Yeah,
Bulldog.
they will lose.
Yeah, but I will say this. Sharks are the healthiest team right now in the comp.
Yeah.
They've got no major injuries, apart from maybe Hazelton got rocked last night, the big prop. He might be on a 1-day stand down, 11-day stand down. But Storm, Bulldogs, Penrith, you know,
They've all got 3 or 4 key
they've
guys
all got
out,
3 or
don't
4 key guys
Yeah.
out. Penrith probably second healthiest, to be honest, which fucking pisses
Bloody
me
hell,
off.
yeah. If they get a 4P, 5P,
Yeah.
4P,
But it will be.
Nah, man, Ivan's the greatest human you'll ever meet. Ivan Cleary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Miss him
a
so much.
sweetheart.
He is
Yeah.
a lovely bloke.
that's
I
why
get-
it makes it so much
Yeah,
worse.
so-
I was
fucking
listening to
prick.
Nathan Cleary on Breakfast TV the other day, Aussie, one of those sunrise shows where they laugh way too hard
Yeah.
at anything anybody says. And he was talking about his girlfriend Mary Fowler, the
the
Matilda
football player,
soccer,
yes.
yeah. So she's performing or walking at Fashion Week in Paris, and so it's quite a big deal. And he was saying, "Oh, she looks beautiful," and they're going, "Oh," and he said, "Oh, I just said show your smile and because that's so beautiful, and just get it, girl." Basically,
Get it, girl, basically.
So he if the whole time he was on that show, I thought he still sounds like a Kiwi. He still sounds like a Sacred Heart boy from down the road, not from Kelston,
Nah.
but from
That is where he went to.
Glendower. Yeah.
Yeah, Sacred Heart.
So he's still pretty Kiwi to me, I thought.
Yeah, no, he's going to play for the All Blacks one day, surely, Rev.
Yeah.
Surely.
Code switch.
Code switch, yes. Panthers and the
Well,
Bulldogs
actually,
tonight.
now would be a good time.
Now would be a great time. He's border league now, surely. He's fucking sick of winning.
Yeah.
Come play for North Harbour. They need you, bro. They haven't won a game this year. Over to the Bulldogs and the Panthers. Stephen Crichton, obviously huge out for the Doggies. Panthers going to be too big or what?
Well, this will be out of date by the time people listen.
Yes,
so
that's
let's
true.
just don't worry about that.
Let's just assume that they've smoked them. I will say though that because the Panthers Stadium's still under construction, right? So they've got the same home stadium,
Yes.
a core,
Yeah.
and it's going to be like 80% Doggies fans, I reckon. There's going to be fuck all people from Penrith will make the trip. It's going to be all fucking people doing the hand thing, the core, whatever it's called, it's
Oh,
It's
right.
basically like the way of pulling the fingers for their,
What is it? Do it.
Yeah, I know what you're
That's
saying.
I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
You put the middle finger down. I can't do it because my fingers
Like
are all
this?
fucked up. Yeah, no, just the middle one,
Right.
and you go like that. It's basically it starts with a K. I can't remember what it's called.
Okay.
But anyway, they'll all be doing that to them. It'll be like lots of bad vibes going in the stadium for Penrith.
Hey,
Anything can happen.
speaking of teams sponsored by milk, the Panthers have always been sponsored by Oak.
Oak, yeah.
But it's flavoured milk over there, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's yummy.
Yeah, it's
Good
pretty
stuff.
good, isn't it? Like,
Not quite as good as Nippy's, but I'd put it up there.
I agree with you. I think Nippy's is up there with a gold medal
Yeah.
of chocolate milk. And then I did like Oak when I was over there, but it's tricky with the old Primo. That's been what would you call it? Like heats,
Yeah.
sealed,
Yeah.
long life. It's not quite the same.
I like it out of a box.
Yeah.
I don't want the I don't need the microplastics in my milk. I get that
Yeah.
from my cheese.
I actually did watch this guy. I think he was English, on YouTube the other day, and he rated all of the flavoured milks from Australia and New Zealand.
I saw that too.
Lewis Road.
Lewis Road
took it out.
Yeah, will win because
Yeah.
they just pump that shit full of sugar.
It's got cream in there. It's got heaps of cream.
Do you
That's
remember
what it is.
the
I was never allowed it as a kid.
Yeah.
Do you remember when like the hype of that, like when you just couldn't get the
Yeah.
chocolate milk, and people were like, selling it on marketplace and stuff?
God, our country's easily entertained.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Lewis Road hype was. I mean, I thought I better not have that because it looked too rich. It just looked
It
like it
is.
would send you into some sort of.
I don't think I ever
Yeah.
really fucked with it. I waited
It's all
until
cream and sugar.
the hype
Is
went
it?
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's loaded full of it, mate. But yeah, up the wires, eh?
That's why it's so good.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, Ethan Strange as well. Fuck, we forgot to say.
Oh, their best player.
Crazy.
Crazy.
It's the first game he's missed all season. He's played every single game for the Raiders, and the one game that he misses.
Yeah, he's an absolute superstar already and at a young age. And this is a good segue. Do you mind if I use a segue to say their best player was out? And the same thing happened to the Black Ferns because bloody Georgia
Yes.
Miller was out.
That's true.
Segue alert.
Wait, did she have a virus as well?
Now, what was the deal
It
with
was
Georgia
supposed
Miller?
to be a hamstring injury, but I saw her do that Highland dance thing. Some interviewer said,
shit.
"Can you? You used to be a Highland dancer," and so she hopped up and did a little jig.
Oh, no.
And then I went, "Oh, what? She got a hamstring injury."
Yeah. It's like when
Yeah.
Brian Toto did a backflip in Vegas on the strip, and then they listed him as injured for the game over there, right?
Oh yeah, I once interviewed a Welsh lock. His last name was Charteris. He's a huge 2-meter guy, and he got injured, and he lied, or the club lied about his injury, and he had to come clean. So I slipped in the bath,
Yeah.
And so he sort of in the end just had to say, "No, this is what happened." Who knows what the injury was, but he had a laugh about it.
That happened to Tom Trbojevic. He got filmed having a 100-meter sprint race while out on the piss with some fan, and then he got listed out for the next game, and he said that he fell over in the shower. But apparently, in the video, he's like limping out of it. He definitely fucked his leg racing on the piss.
Tommy Turbo, I'll take you on, mate.
Yeah, come
Imagine
on, mate.
being that fan. You would feel so. You'd have a target on
Oh,
your back.
fuck
as well.
yeah, bro. All right. Speaking of the Black Ferns, over to some rugby chat. Yeah, things got sticky against the Maple Leafs.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
That's real good.
Yeah.
Let's
Those
leave it at that.
Let's leave it at that. Those fucking Canucks, man.
Yeah.
Fucking McConaughey. Can you tell us what the Canucks did?
I
us.
mainly did you watch it, Ben?
No, I didn't actually.
Okay, so all
You
I
didn't wake up for greatness?
No.
I slept in through greatness.
I watched
need my
the
sleep.
second half in its entirety, and what was happening is the Canadians just played at pace, and they were so cohesive that I think their specialists took us apart. They had this halfback, Justine Pelletier, who plays in France. And meanwhile, not that I'm throwing any shade at our halfback, but she has to play sevens all year to earn a crust, right? So she's
Yes.
coming from sevens to 15s. It's not the same.
It's not the
No.
same. It's totally different.
It's twice as many people plus one.
But if they were coming to league, they'd be all right. You know?
Possibly. Yeah, you would. But and then they've got this goal kicking lot called Sophie de Goody, and she is incredible.
She's the goods.
She is amazing. She scored a try. She swerved around the goat, Portia Woodman.
Yeah,
And she
fuck,
kicked
she's-
every goal.
Yeah, she's real good.
She is just a freak. And yeah, I didn't realise we don't have a player like that either. Georgia Miller is our one
Yeah, she is.
huge X
Yeah, big
Factor
playmaker.
peaking player. Yeah.
Is this
Strike runner.
has the gap been too big that was left Kendra Coxedge's retirement? Because she was kind of our gum with the boot for so long, right?
Yeah, there's. I think it's just mainly that, for example, we expect people to come back from sevens from the NRL and just slot, because Stacey Walker's there, right?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, true.
And so we expect them all to come back and for everybody to just be on the same page, boom, straight away. Yeah, the ref was problematic, but I don't think it.
Yeah,
decided
wait,
it.
hang on, fucking. It wasn't till the 60th minute of the game that the Black Ferns got any penalty.
That's the only thing that really pissed me off. And
Fucking-
there was one penalty that for kicking the ball through at a ruck, which actually looked accidental. So,
Yeah.
it didn't look like a clear penalty. But my issue with that is when the ref, when she gave that penalty, I felt there were about 5 other things going on from the Canadians that you could have easily penalised. So I was just going, come on, man, that's not the worst thing that just happened then.
Please
tell me that
Yeah.
is not your penis.
What's that mean for us in the competition? The leaves make us leave?
Yeah, there's a semi-final. It's a semi-final.
We
I haven't
played
been
for
paying
third
enough
and fourth.
attention.
We played
we
third.
play for
Yeah.
third and fourth, yeah. So
Yeah,
we get
true,
the
of
bronze
course.
medal for the World Cups. But yeah, it looked like the girls had a great time.
Yeah.
I'll say that much.
They played some pretty cool rugby. They just don't have really top opposition in the group phase. Like most of the group phases were
fucking A.
blowouts.
Like, no, sorry, bad take. No one watches those games. You know what I mean? Because it's like we're winning by fucking. I'll watch the Black Ferns games, but we're winning by fucking 60, 70. You know?
Some of the social media content has been cool coming out.
It's
of
been
this
great.
World
It's been the best
So,
part. That kept me engaged
Those
through
are
the
the
pool
only
stages.
bits I've been
Yeah,
able to watch
Yeah.
because of the timing of it all.
totally.
Cup. I've cried a few times at some of those videos. It's pretty awesome. The South African captain talking about her influence on, young girls and boys and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to the Black Ferns and all the Wahine.
Shout out to those social media managers
Yeah,
cutting those clips.
Those are the real
Telling us-
MVPs. I hope they
telling
have
us how hard that is.
some medals or something, or some
Yeah.
award for best socials while
Yeah.
over there.
That Like a Prayer remix gets me every time.
Yeah,
there we
I
go.
know.
When you call my
A
name.
good
Yeah.
mashup.
And it's like a whole
hear the angels singing.
hit the auto tune pedal. Go for it.
Just like a prayer, I want to take you there.
Beautiful.
Wow, that's really good. And shout out to that bald chick from the Canadian team.
Apps.
Yeah, shout out to her. She's killing it.
She's amazing. Yeah.
She's real good. Do you think there's something to do with her not having any hair and being real good at rugby?
She's always been a star on the sevens circuit, so
Yeah.
she plays a lot of sevens. But I saw that she came in and replaced Pelletier
Oh, yeah.
at halfback. But that Pelletier was player of the day. Have you got that?
No, damn it.
That
Just
clip, swit it.
I'll put it in post. Everyone react. Player of the day. Whoa.
Day. Player of the
I don't actually know what it is.
Speaking of,
It's a hip hop.
it's a hip hop group. Swit it.
From Onehunga, your
over the
arch
bridge,
rivals.
mate.
Shit.
Yeah. Speaking of my Usos, man, how bad are Auckland at rugby?
Yeah. I bought the jersey. I'll wear that next week, but I can't wear
Maybe
it with pride.
Burn it. Throw it in the pit.
Did you get the jersey?
I did. I figured I got to start supporting some of the NPC teams.
You were supposed to support the Turbos. Get the
Well,
Turbos.
I got the beanie.
Oh,
with them. I'm
yeah,
not
okay,
wearing it,
yeah,
but
shout
I
out.
did buy a
Shout out to the
skull,
Turbos.
A skull beanie, they called it.
Yeah.
God, Counties fucking destroyed Auckland this week.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
a weird
it was
game. It was
crazy.
beautiful sunshine out at Pukekohe. Potatoes were there. They tried to do their half-assed version of the Auckland FC slide for the kids. They just put some polythene down and just chuck these kids down
Hey,
there.
nothing wrong with that, bro.
Oh, honestly, they're getting severe burns and everything.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, you need to put some detergent on that bad boy.
So that was they were playing champagne rugby, Counties Manukau, but the cool thing about it was it was the 70th year anniversary, so all the old timers turned up, and they're famous for being the entertainers of the NPC, and then they watched this new generation just play the way the actual classic county style.
Yeah, the
awesome,
chip and
mate.
chase was nice. Shout out Nano Saturo. Fuck, he's the man. Ben, did you watch any NPC this
No,
weekend?
I haven't. I've been so out of it.
What about the Shield match?
No.
Come
The
on.
only sports I've watched is just the
The
Fiji
Fiji
Japan game,
Japan.
which I just watched.
Yeah, fuck. There's too much sport on this weekend. Fiji look good. They smoked them.
Yeah. Although, I mean, they were fucking down 2 players at one point. 2 yellow
Fiji
cards.
were. Yeah,
And
that's real Fijian
Japan
rugby.
did come back a little bit, but
Yeah.
not enough.
Yeah, that was tight in the end. One score game. I think it was
it
6 points
it was
in it.
the
Yeah.
final for their, what do they call
Pacific
it?
Nations Cup.
Pacific
Yeah.
Nations Cup. Yeah, shout out to Fiji. Ben's
Playing-
got a
playing
drawer
in
shirt on right now.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Playing in Salt Lake City, I believe.
Oh, really?
That stadium looked great,
Yeah.
Ben? Like,
It
that looks
did.
like
Yeah.
that looks like the template for a good Kiwi stadium where you can't. I mean, I don't know what the capacity
Yeah.
is, but what was it, about 10 or 15,000? What Ali Williams
Yeah.
has been frothing on.
Because I agree, we need a few more of those. That's why I do kind of want to get out to some games out at like North Harbour Stadium and
Yeah.
stuff. And some of my favourite NPC games are at those stadiums that are like 10,000, just under.
Yeah, Jerry Collins Park.
Yeah.
The Pukekohe.
The one in Blenheim, beautiful stadium.
Yep. Yeah, nah. Take a Warriors game to North Harbour Stadium.
That
or a
one
Blues one.
at Rotorua that we went to.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
great.
Was it
That's-
Rotorua International
International
Stadium?
Stadium,
Great
yeah.
stadium. And you've got all the houses that are up at the top of the bank. People just chill out on their decks.
Maybe next episode we should just go through a list of New Zealand stadiums and do a ranking.
Yeah, we could just pivot completely and become
Yeah.
a stadium podcast.
Stadium podcast.
My stadium, my castle, or maybe it's like Grand
Yeah.
Design sort of thing. And we just get the bald guy from the GJ Gardner ads.
Yeah.
Or the bald guy from the Mitsubishi Electric ads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Bit
about
of Fujitsu.
This stadium is quiet. Really quiet.
you
He's-
stink, but I love your stadium.
Fuck, it stinks
Please
here.
tell me that is not your
I
penis.
really do hate going there for that reason.
You don't like Rotorua?
I hate the smell.
Oh.
I hate it so much.
I'm cool with it, like the gas station smell. I'm all good with it.
I hate that moment where you wake up in Rotorua and you, for a split
Yeah.
second you're just like, what the fuck is going on?
I've shat
Yeah.
myself again.
Yeah.
That'll get
You're like,
ya.
oh, I'm fucking in Rotorua. Fuck.
Um,
I'm in Vegas, baby.
and some more NPC news. Otago won the Shield this weekend, which
Shit,
is
yeah.
fucking crazy. I think it's the first time they've beaten Canterbury for a few years. First time they've beaten them in a Shield match since like the 30s or 40s or something.
It was fucking crazy. And it
Yeah.
was also fucking Casey because Lucas Casey, their flanker, open side flanker, scored 2 absolute worldies of tries. Like one, he swerved outside a winger, put the
Oosh.
fend on. The second one, which was the match winner, he burst through the gap and then left the guy standing like a statue, proper statue, bro. Like he was just like rooted to the spot, and it would have been a try and touch. And he's a bloody flanker from Kirikiri up north.
Shout out to my bro. What's his name?
Lucas Casey.
Lucius Casey.
Always great to see a forward with some footwork.
Yeah, hell yeah, brother.
That's exactly right. Ken
Did-
Laban was bloody footwork. Oh, the
Party
footwork.
at Tony Brown's
You
house.
could always tell them when you were playing with them at training because you'd look down and instead of like the big thick sprigs, they'd have the little fast ones. You'd be like, oh, here we go.
Oh,
He thinks
this-
he's got some legs.
Yeah, this guy's knees are good. Shout out to Otago. Shout out to Waikato that won in Golden Point as well.
Thank you very much. Yes, I watched that, and Tav was really salty.
I
on
was
the
going
chat.
for Tasman.
And I was going, geez, that's a bit rude because it was an incredible try from about 60 metres out. Josh Morby scoring it, which was quite nice because his
Yeah.
sister-in-law, Tori Morby, shout out to Tori. She made the final of the javelin at the athletics champ. That's Tori Peters.
Tori Peters.
She's married to Josh Morby's brother.
Oh,
And so she came 7th in the world, pretty bloody good.
not bad.
And
Not bad
then,
throwing a stick.
And then I was texting the brother going, now it's up to Josh to step up and make this a great 24 hours for the Morby family. Nick Minette,
Nick Minute.
What did he
Freaking
do?
Morbs.
Morbius.
Morbius scored in the
Morbius
corner.
made it.
There was a bit of a cheap shot from a Mulu's player after the try.
Yeah.
Where they bashed old poor little Willie Havili, who's
Yeah.
tiny. He's tiny.
Jesus.
Yeah, and it was a forward pass. But anyway, we'll move on.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't forward. You had a bet on it, and now you just can't deal with it.
I tipped
biased,
Tasman to win. They were down the whole game, and then they scored like an 80-minute try to level the scores, and then Will Havili hit the upright and missed, so it went to Golden Point. So I was
It's all
thinking
Tav's
the whole
multi.
80 minutes of me being like fucking Tasman to 1 minute of me being like woohoo Tasman, and then it was a great game. Mooloos looked really good.
How much
many
did you
games?
lose? How much did you lose?
Oh, $10. You know, it was just fake money. It was all part of my ambassador. Oh, I can't say that on the pod.
Yeah.
I bet real money on Betcha. All those bets you see me betting, it's my real money. But yeah, shout out to the Mooloos because
You're a scam bastard.
How many?
You're
How many?
full of shit.
Betcha need to sponsor the pod. Okay, how many games have the Mooloos won by like 1 point this year?
4 of them,
And
and
then-
then that one we drew, so that means it was 4 1-pointers and no points between us.
Yeah, that's
That
crazy.
needed a golden point, which is ridiculous because we're in actually the playoff hunt.
Yeah.
And Ross Filippo is going to Japan. I think he's thinking about Japan really because he's kind of, he'll kill me for this, but it just looks like some weeks we're on, some weeks we're off, And
Yeah, but you still managed to win, which is crazy.
yeah, we had a
And
a
then you lost to
one-pointer
Southland. Fucking what the hell's going
Crazy.
on?
with all our All Blacks playing as well.
Yeah,
So
crazy.
we had all the All Blacks were welcome back, 4 or 5 of them, and Luke Jacobson was playing last night. But I should note that Lester Whanganuku, who's been away and has come back, shit, he looks good. Razor's gonna bring him in. Or he's already brought him in.
my, I haven't enjoyed that.
Okay, last little rugby thing. How come Levi Amoa has he ever played for the ABs? He played
No.
for the Crusaders, right?
No, he qualifies for so many nations.
Because
He's an Aussie as well.
He's
Levi.
been like one of the best players in the NPC for I feel like 5 or 6 years.
He's a beefy centre, meter eater, but maybe at the top level probably lacks a bit of gas.
Bro, right, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He's
Like
just
you wouldn't
been-
want to. He's a raging bull, eh? He's a
Fuck
bumper,
yeah, bro. Fuck, he's a beast.
Yeah.
He's insane. He's basically like, old mate, Tim the Difference.
I just had to look up the ladder, the standings in the NPC. Jesus Christ! What Auckland and North Harbour both right at the bottom there.
North Harbour,
And Southland's there too. But
North Harbour are 0-8.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
pretty-
So yeah, shout out to Carney, who are creeping their way back up.
yeah,
Sorry, I've just got to leave our Moot song ready. Pull up to my bumper, baby. Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. All right, should we go World of Sport?
yeah. What do we got today?
We're waffling a bit more than
We've
usual.
covered a lot of world of sport. Should we go into some of the other things?
What are the world?
Have you ever done sport?
Oh,
eh?
we'll do the stone skipping one. We won't do the X or
yeah.
white.
Before we are we leaving sport full noise right now? It's out. We're out.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to give a shout out to bloody Geordie Beamish, and I know Hamish Kerr obviously won
yes.
one goal, but Geordie Beamish in the fracking 3,000 metre
Yeah.
steeplechase, winning that.
After getting stomped on the fucking
Yes.
round before in the heat.
He did. He got stomped in the face. And then in the heat, and then in the final, he ran down this guy who hasn't lost a major title
Yeah.
since a major race since 2019. This Moroccan dude. That's one of the greatest finishes of all time. It's been showed on all the channels around the world. The
Yeah.
black singlet, just representing.
Representing.
Yeah, we
Fuck,
do got to
it
give
was
him a
good.
shout out.
Shout
Shit,
out,
that was
shout out to my
Forgot that
Beamish,
was this week.
Willie
Yeah.
Beamish, and Hamish Kerr.
Hamish Kerr's he's going to take our jobs because he's so good at media.
He's-
Every time you interview him, he gives you something. He's bloody amazing.
He's great. What is this World Athletics Champs thing? Is kind of mean. How
Yeah,
come
I
it's
like
never
it.
really been
Put
big
it on TV.
in the past? Yeah, put it on the
I
telly.
didn't realise it's actually just free online.
Oh,
you can
okay.
actually, but the messaging or the information passing that on has been terrible, like the
Yeah.
marketing or whatever.
I follow their Instagram page, but they don't do enough to be like, hey, tune in.
Yeah, because it's basically
Yeah.
like the Olympics. When you're watching the Olympics and it's
That's
mean.
the stuff you want to watch anyway.
That's the mean shit,
I'm
not the
interested
triathlons.
I'm
and
not
the
trying to watch the horses fucking
marathons.
dance.
Nah.
Actually, I am, but
Oh, yeah.
You want a little bit.
I
of
don't
that.
need the competition around there. I just like to giggle at that.
Yeah.
It's cute.
I just want to see, dudes running real
Yeah.
quick, and jumping real high.
If they started introducing maybe a little bit more UK garage, bit of dubstep, maybe
Yeah.
some DMB to those horses dancing.
Yeah, fucking A.
I've watched twice as much of it, if not more.
Yeah. No, I'd jam that too.
But if you had your own DJ with your horse, then I think that'd be quite cool because you could say, "Hey, yeah,
Yeah.
man, we've got like a name. Is it? I can only think of DJ Sevilla, but
DJs,
there's-
P Money.
yeah, P Money and Scribe,
P Money
But,
on a horse.
If they turn up, and then that's part of the team because
Yeah.
it's the whole performance, right?
Yeah.
That's where it would make a difference to me.
If you were really good, you'd be on the horse DJing.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. Yeah,
Oh,
fuck
right,
yeah.
yeah.
I would jam. I would watch the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Um,
I could mix it with the DJ comp.
All right, quickly to of sports.
Sports.
We'll quickly skim over this. Bazinga. The World Stone Skimming Championships have fallen across some controversial times. Now, the World Stone Skimming community has been rocked by a cheating scandal.
Yeah, it really made a big splash.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
Go on. Beautiful. So it's a small community charity event that has grown to quite a big thing, and of course it should. It should be in the Olympics. It's a serious sport. But the official toss master
It's my nickname from
was the center of the drama. People were sharing concerns over suspiciously circular skipping stones.
Yeah, I got to say, when I heard the news, I was absolutely rocked.
Yeah, I know. There was BBC was.
No, what are they doing?
Sorry, hold on. Oh, rocked. Sorry. You need the soundboard for that.
Come on, I'm doing my best stuff over here.
So obviously, Fano, like this in these sort of events, I think it's like you just have to actually just find stones, that are laying around. But these people have basically come with these like perfectly engineered circular rocks that gave them a leg up in this competition. And the stones were doctored. And they were disqualified and ashamedly disgraced the community and the noble and ancient sport.
So were they shaving stones?
Yeah.
Yes. It sounds like it. It sounds like they basically put the stone in like one of those wind tunnels that the Formula One cars go in.
Yeah, the Mitsubishi
and to
wind
find
tunnel.
to find the perfect aerodynamic shape for the stones.
Sometimes the square one goes well though, eh? If
Yeah.
you ever skim, sometimes you go, oh, this could be quite good. Looks like a stealth bomber sort of thing.
Yeah, for sure. But everyone's got that mate who's way too good at skimming stones. I could never really get it. Ben's good at it.
I wasn't too bad. He's got to be able to get low.
Yeah, that's the trick.
I remember the first day I managed to skim a stone. I think it was out at Kawhia Harbour, where Tamati Martin's from.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout out
wait.
to
Beautiful
Mighty Martin.
spot.
Beautiful spot. And I remember like practicing, going, I'm never going to get this. And I think it was my auntie who was trying to teach me, and then finally got it. And that was a great moment and then you're away.
Yeah.
Then you almost never look back.
I'm
I
kind of
reckon.
more impressed because not a lot of stones around there. Unless you're over the other side.
Other side,
Yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got really sunburnt there a
Wait,
couple of years ago. A long-time listener,
yeah.
Jake goes there for a lot of holidays. I went down with him.
Oh yeah.
It's a sleepy little town. It's
Yeah.
quite quaint. It's almost in a time capsule way, that place.
Yeah.
I think the last time it made the news, there was a guy who got into a fight with a cop and he grabbed his taser and tased the cop.
now-
Not far from
Shit.
Matakorpa, actually.
And now he's
Yeah.
a cop. They said, "Damn, you got what it takes, brother. Join the force."
You're the best
Yeah.
taser we've ever seen.
Yeah, shit. What are you doing later?
Sorry, just
I do like skimming stones. I still do it to this
Yeah.
day, but the arm is gone or the back or something.
we could
Yeah.
go hit a few skims after the pod. There's a little bit of water down at the end of the street,
it's
isn't
all
there?
mud down there.
Oh yeah. Maybe we could start a new thing, skimming on the mud.
Yeah, mud skimming.
All right, we'll go to
We could hit the ATM and skim that.
hell yeah, brother. All right, there's been some news in Wellington this week. Now, passengers were stranded for hours on a Wellington train, which, I mean, hey, it happens. The train lines go down. Sometimes they get a little bit hot. They get a little bit sleepy. But this week,
They do.
The passengers that were stranded on the train for 3 to 4 hours were handed toilet bags to do their business in.
I think we need it because it took me a while to get this information out of the articles when I read it. But what happened was one of the power lines came down and then it touched the train. And that means no one can get off, because if you ground yourself as you get off the train, you go...
Oh,
So that's why they had to keep them in there for ages.
damn.
But that's why I'm thinking, can't someone with one of those, those cool trucks that they have that they put the things down and they
Yeah,
can drive on
yeah.
the train? Get one of those things up here, push the train out the way so we can all get... Because they're all just standing in there. And it's, they could just get out and catch the Uber.
True.
I got something for you. A poop train smelling badly. Everybody up on the poop train. Oh, come on the poop train. A poop train.
Shat Stevens over here.
That's it.
that's dangerous. That giving you that auto tune pedal. It's like when I taught you how to use AI.
Exactly.
But I think more interesting here
Created a monster.
is that the trains themselves, they don't have toilets
No.
in these Wellington Metro trains.
Well, I don't think the Auckland ones do either.
What? So these new ones that they're spending literally $80 billion building, I can't even take a shit on it?
Well, I suppose, hopefully you're not on there longer than 40 minutes. And let's be
That's
honest,
true.
it takes you longer than 40 minutes. James will be able to confirm this. When he pops off to the toilet, an hour and a half.
Guilty as charged.
I've got a mate who's like that as well. He spends a long time in the toilet.
Yeah, well, sometimes I'm just chilling in there. It's just my space to chill out.
His legs go dead checking his reels.
That's true, yeah. I get that's where I do most of my real work.
How long were they on this train for? Sorry.
4 hours.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Similar, so that's what it's very similar to the Netflix doco, the poop cruise.
Yeah.
Where they were all given bags to poo in as
God.
well. So, okay, they've given you a bag and said if you need to go, use this, but there's no toilets on the train.
Yeah.
So do you think it's just a communal thing where you go like, everyone look, don't look, nobody look?
Maybe here's what I would have done. Because I've watched a lot of MacGyver, I would have gotten like at least 4 or 5 people's shoelaces and then 6 people's jackets, and I would have rigged up like a little privy area.
Yeah.
Well, one carriage has got to be the poop carriage. You can't just have it. Like that's it. So everybody moves down, and then one carriage. I mean, let's assume it's not a full train.
Yes.
And then you just leave one train as the
poop
as the poop carriage.
Yeah, and coming from Wellington, I can tell you without a doubt it was either northerly or southerly that day. There's the only 2 options.
Yeah.
And that train runs pretty much north to south. So you're picking the downwind carriage to be the poop carriage 100% of the time.
Well, why couldn't they just get out and walk?
Because the power line was touching the train, so if they ground it as they step out, they burst into flames.
shit, right.
Yeah.
Come on,
Okay, sorry.
McConey.
I missed that bit.
Yeah.
I just thought, okay, well, I mean, exactly. So that is a bit of a problem. That is a problem.
Yeah.
You don't want to zap yourself.
No. Stay safe on those trains, eh? And
That's
maybe
a
just
little PSA for anyone. If you're in a car accident, you knock the power poles down and it's touching your car, you stay in there until they come. If you try to step out,
no
it can
matter
happen to
how
you.
much you need to go number 2s.
Yeah.
Scary situation to
Unless
be in.
you're in one of those ads for land transport or whatever, then you have to go.
Then you have to do it.
You have to do it.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know
Zap
how
yourself.
I'd feel about it because, like, even just like walking through the supermarket, holding a pack of toilet paper, I get shamed
Oh yeah, I
because
don't.
people are like, "Oh, this guy's shitting."
Oh,
Yeah.
especially imagine trying to be on a, like when someone goes, "Hey, buddy, crowd goes fine. How much toilet paper you want there?"
Yeah,
mate?"
hey, poop, dude.
And it's like,
Do
I
any
just,
poops lately?
I like the 3-ply good stuff. All right, sue me. Do you like the 3-ply?
I
good stuff?
love the 3-ply. I don't know, my missus buys it, but I'm assuming it's top dollar stuff. Anyway, Fano, just a
Right.
reminder, if you're using public transport, please go poos and wees first before you step on the train.
Yes.
And then lastly, in a world of news, the mayoral. Do we want to talk about the
mayoral race.
mayoral race in
yeah.
Wellington?
Yeah, there's been some cool candidates, but there's a better one down in Dunedin, isn't there? The Dunedin candidate sounded like an absolute G. He was he the guy who's like, have you seen that one too?
No, I haven't. Actually.
Oh, okay, you talk about your Wellington guy.
Well, Ben's our Wellington delegate today.
Because we were
but
talking about this guy a few
Ray
podcasts
Chung.
ago, Ray Chung, and
fucking
how he released all that stuff about
Tory.
what was the word again?
Tory Whānau's pendulous breasts.
Pendulous breasts.
And temptuous lovemaking sessions.
Oh yeah,
So now he got in an argument with
Andrew Little? Or?
Andrew Little just took his notes, and Ray Chung's assistant tried to like snatch them back off him. Was like, you can't read his speech notes, and he was like, oh,
It was a weird situation, and now she's come out saying that she was intimidated by Andrew Little, and he got on her face and stuff, and
he was just sitting there.
everyone there said no, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
But there's this lobby group in Wellington called, what is it? Honestly Wellington,
Something
or something
like that.
Absolutely Wellington.
And Andrew Little was saying how Ray Chung and them are basically a political party, and they have heaps of funding, because Ray Chung was trying to say he's an independent.
Yeah,
He was
that
like,
he's
no,
not
you guys are
affiliated.
actually all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then that lady just proved that there was a group of them by acting all like that when she grabbed his speech.
Yeah, it was quite a sight to see, really. Now, this Better Wellington lobby group came into the news this week. This was what I really wanted to get to. for tweeting some spicy tweet. Now, this just shows like how
Go on.
unhinged this group is. So they're talking about someone who also is running to be a candidate for Wellington City Council. She's an ex-Green Party PM, I think, or member. And they've tweeted saying that she used to be a Socialist Labour Party appointee and is now one of the mental, extreme, communist, trans-loving, like the guy who shot Charlie Kirk, Green Party R-words. I'm not saying the R-word today.
I need to see this again. You did put this in the thing.
Yeah, anyway, it's pretty funny. They've since deleted the tweet, but shout out
Like
to
the guy who... That is crazy. That's crazy that they would put that up.
Yeah, so vote for Ray Chung, everyone who's listening in Wellington.
Everybody, oh shit. Everybody, Ray Chung tonight.
Beautiful.
Hey, down in Dunedin, there's a guy who's claims to be a vampire running for council.
Oh, fuck. This is good.
Oh,
And
okay, go on.
his name is Ruth Van Alamrak, which is Carmilla. Anyway, it looks like it's a backwards name. I'm a local vampire running with the Radical Action faction. Please excuse the human disguise. And then he says, you may be asking what a vampire is doing running for local politics. Well, in my 200 years of unlife, I've seen the climate crisis, rise of fascism, and the cost of living spiral out of control. It's quite good.
But
He
his
just
big
carries
issue
on.
is he wants to get the buses to go later into the night.
Exactly. He's all about this. That's the whole thing. He goes, he criticises the government planning a bomb shelter during an air raid and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so he's definitely cares about buses, and it's free and electric is the first step. Yeah, correct.
And he's like,
Great
also,
stuff.
I want at Domino's, they should sell just bread.
Oh, and rent control as well, which is
Rent
Rent control
Yeah.
for all undead.
That's-
Shout out to... There's also... Wait, is there a clown? There's a clown running for Wellington City Council as well.
I
Pennywise.
think you'll find they're all
Clowns.
clowns, mate.
Oh, God.
Vampires.
Jokers to the right.
What's
Here
next?
I am.
Yeah.
Ah, beautiful.
Stuck in the middle with time.
Meanwhile, we just get Wayne Brown up here,
Yeah.
who's actually killing it at the moment. Shout
Yeah.
out to Wayne Brown.
He hates cones.
He hates them. All right,
I've heard that he likes them.
last bit on the show. So
He seems like he likes them.
now I've been watching a lot of horrible reality TV lately.
Yes.
And I put it to the guys this week that, I was looking through my torrent websites and I kept seeing these shows pop up. Ice Road Truckers, Opal Hunters, just the worst of the worst. So I put it to the guys to come up with some of their own this week that we would potentially make an NZ, and I've completely forgotten to do it. but Ben
Ben's going to
has.
save us.
You can read Ra's ones out. He just messaged them to
Oh,
us.
did he?
before.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, perfect.
Well, I got a couple here.
Okay.
I'll read through them all,
Go,
eh?
Ben.
Power Rangers.
Oh, very good.
A crack team of MPI fisheries officers are sent to the East Cape to stop a Chinese smuggling ring. The real action begins when they tie all their jet skis together into one large jet ski that has a sword.
Very good.
It's kind of like Power Rangers.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Did you come up with one, McConey?
Not well. The Amazing Racists was my one.
Oh,
yeah, that's pretty good.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
because
good.
where you take known racists and you put them in a community of people who they've known to slur, and they try to get their help to get across to the finishing point, and you
Damn.
see which racists come first.
I'd actually watch that.
Yeah.
Well, I've got another one here. Celebrity Treasure Islanders. We get 10 C-grade New Zealand celebrities, and they have to live with Pacific Island families, and they must compete at church on Sunday to win a lolly lay for the charity of their choice.
Wow.
But it should be him singing and remembering how to, that's actually not bad. I'll watch that because initially I was thinking of Celebrity Treasure, into the wilderness sort of thing. But then you actually need people down by the beach because they need the bikinis and they
Yeah.
need Duncan Garner's weight loss journey.
And it's
Otherwise
easier
you're
to
fucked.
it's easier
Yeah.
to dig in sand.
It is. It
That's
is.
the only reason why I've been invited to go on Dancing with the Stars is because they want some fat guy to do the weight loss thing. It's like, I'll give you a list of all my fat friends. And poor old Eli Mathewson did it one year, and he was a bloody good dancer. Not Eli,
Yeah.
Reese.
Reese. Yeah. Shout out to Dancing with the Stars. Maybe we can do like Dancing with the Civilians or something. Or
Yeah.
I don't know. Dancing with the Influencers, maybe.
Staying motionless with the stars.
Okay, so I'll read out Ra's show. So, I hope I'm saying this right. Peppy Divers. Peppy. We take the idea of babies learning to dive and the art of spearfishing and ancient art of diving for kinner. Beautiful.
He's got a few. Read another one.
Love
out.
Island / Neighbours at War. You get it. Neighbours who hate each other, but we send them to a resort in Queenstown to try and make them root.
That's kind of like the Amazing Racists one.
I'm going to come.
Yeah, maybe we can collab on that.
Yeah.
Okay, I've come up with a few on the spot. I don't have a quirky name for this one, but I'm just going to call it Absorbing. And it's just a reality show about all the people who work at the Zorb ride in Rotorua.
But you had Zorb chat last week as well.
I love a Zorb. I talked about
he does love a
baptizing Ra's baby in the
Yeah.
Zorb.
That's right.
Okay, and my other one,
It would also have made a good birthing pool.
It would have.
We
It would have.
suggested it.
okay, my other one that I've come up with is Below Decker, and it's a series based in Huntly, and we get people to gather around the Decker sign
Nice.
and basically just serve drinks and food, and also try get them to root each other.
That's
Because
pretty good.
ultimately, that's what makes the best reality TV, right?
Yeah.
It's just
Them
getting
trying to-
people to root each other.
That's
so,
true.
speaking of whānau, so in my watching of reality TV, I've been watching a lot of Police 10
I've actually got one more.
Oh, okay, yeah, go for it.
It's Seymour. And we follow David Seymour as he gets a mole map. He has a lot of suspicious bruising that he plays off as a birthmark.
Do not come.
Damn,
that's
that's
all I
very
had,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, I think if anyone's interested in any of those shows, please get in touch with Makoni. He's our
producer.
Yeah,
he's our
our
executive producer.
book man. Does all of the fancy stuff.
I did have one other one, which was this Antiques Bro Show, and it's just a couple of guys, but it's more like the bro trip. So you have to, like, Antiques Road Trip, where you just cruise up and down the country, and you get these antiques and artifacts, and you work out which ones can make it to Te Papa and maybe make someone rich. But we've got to choose it carefully, because I always felt like on Antiques Roadshow, the woman who goes, "Oh, my grandmother gifted this to me. I didn't think it was worth anything." And it's like, bullshit, bitch. You were coveting that fucking
Yeah.
vase for years.
Yeah, that's
And you had
bullshit.
your dirty mitts on it, and you mentioned it every time you went
Yep.
around there for a cuppa. And then the end she goes, "Oh, you seem to really like this." And you knew it was worth
Don't-
fucking 50K.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Yeah.
I know what it's worth. Maybe it could be like a side show, like a spin-off, and we call it Paru or Patu, and it's just people bringing like awesome moldy artifacts that
That's
they've
exactly
found
Yeah.
and go, this is Paru, this is a Patu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, one last one of Ra's as well.
go on.
It's only a title. Queer Eye for the Moldy Guy.
Oh, damn, I feel like he's pitched that one before.
Yeah, he is actually.
All right, okay. In the show on a bang, I've got some great Police 10-7 clips, and I'm going to play for you guys. I'm going to talk through them as we go. Now, this one is down in Invercargill, and this is somebody who had a little something spicy growing in his shed, and somebody decided they wanted a piece of his pie too.
Invercargill Sergeant Wally Copai and his dog Buddy are on the scent of a very strange case. Police have just arrested 2 guys for burglary, and somewhere around here they've dropped the loot as they tried to escape. But when Wally opens the bag from the burglary, it turns out to be a bunch of very healthy cannabis plants.
Basically, they were coming to get me pot. I grow a little bit of pot in my shed. You wouldn't really think that the pigs would get involved if you're going to go steal someone's dough. You wouldn't think the owner of the house was going to ring up and say, "Yeah, someone can't steal my dough."
He's got a point.
This guy in Invercargill, had some pot growing in his garage, and these little miscreants stole it, and so his first thing he did was call the cops. Do you think it's should be illegal to steal something illegal? Thoughts?
Yeah, I'd actually love to know the judgment on this.
Yeah.
Did they both get dumb?
Yes, they did. Yeah, they did. Nothing crazy though. The thing with that I've learned watching this show is that you can do fucking anything in New Zealand. You're gonna get 6 months home D max.
Yeah.
Do it again, you might get 8 months. I don't know how. I don't think I've watched like 18 seasons of this. I think one person's gone to jail. Yeah. Okay, right. This next one here kind of speaks for itself. This guy goes off to talk about a certain thing, but it actually just makes it sound mean.
It turned out that George's original trouble with the law had started after a long session on pee.
You know what pee does, honestly? Pee makes you drink piss, have a good time, and fuck hard. It makes you fuck in bed like there's no tomorrow, mate. It keeps you hard for a long time.
It sounds mean.
This shouldn't be a pee ad. Yeah. I mean, you're trying to get Becher on board 1 minute, and now you're trying to get the pee.
I might cut that one out.
Hey, well, hold on. If it's good enough for TV NZ, it's good enough for the Heaps On podcast.
Yeah,
it's true. Okay, what's this next one? Oh, okay. So there's this one guy who he got a taxi. He realised he had no money, and so he had to find other ways to try and pay the taxi.
At the scene, the police find the concerned taxi driver and Lance, who's trying hard to barter his way out of having no cash for his cab fare.
You got this taxi?
Yeah.
And you owe him some money?
I've got my FOS card and stuff, and I was supposed to have some money put in. I went to the thing and it hadn't been put in, so I offered him like a skill saw, which is worth like $140.
Yeah, it's not cash though, eh?
What's he going to do with the skill saw? I offered him like the deal that he could return it tomorrow, and then I'll give him his money plus the money it costs him for gas to get there to return it. You don't pay for a taxi fare with a skill saw. Maybe there might be something else that the gentleman likes.
I mean, why'd the guy call the cops? Like, come on, he's offering there.
That skill saw, it's a Ryobi.
Is it?
The guy, yeah, and the guy also gave him a, hold on, where is it? The guy also offered him a Prezi card.
Why'd you give someone a Prezi card? You're going to pay it, eh? Tuesday? Because I'll be really annoyed if I have to come back here and deal with you again.
But much to Colette's frustration, Lance never turned up on Tuesday, and after several attempts to track him down, his boss ended up paying the fare.
Should have taken the skill saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a sort of sad story, but I did like the line, would the gentleman like anything else? Or is there anything else that tickles his fancy? Yeah. I did actually sound like he was prepared to go downtown.
Yeah, well, you know, as with the cops there too. Bold move. Okay, this one...
Get your hands off my penis!
This is the main event. Now, this is a situation where basically I need to paint the picture here first. So there was a guy at a bar in the CBD in Auckland, and he was going number twos. While he was in the toilet, this guy came in, kicked the door in, robbed him, and then ran off. And then a bunch of good blokes caught this guy, and then the cops came along. And that's where I'll leave you.
Heroes.
The offender attacked and robbed a young Vietnamese guy before legging it down Queen Street with Victor Brownlee in hot pursuit.
Little Asian fella here saying that another chap had taken off with his wallet. Gave a bit of chase and we subdued the guy till the coppers got here and they've done a good job.
Why the fuck would I do that when I've just got paid, mate?
So you just punched him, that's all?
Hey, he called me a fucking man. He called me a Nigga.
Classic.
And bingo was his name.
Racist deflection.
The classic N-word
defense.
Yeah, defense. Yes. Can get you out of trouble 9 times out of 10.
I've tried it a few times, didn't work.
No, it doesn't work for me either.
Your obsession with Police 10-7, you need to explain this because you think it's the greatest show ever. I just like to say the guy he's a very good voiceover artist. He nails it. I mean, it's
Graham
it's
Bell.
for him.
Yeah, Detective Graham Bell.
He just captures the situation, and you know sometimes he'll say low lifes and scumbags.
Tonight,
can you imagine him on the radio when he was working? He must have been a dream.
Oh, totally.
He says toe rags, sometimes.
Yeah. No, he's a G. The obsession, I guess, is just it's raw. You know what I mean? And you don't often see that raw side of Aotearoa unless you're out there putting your life at risk. And they give you a window to see all of these shenanigans without having to leave the house.
And it's no longer there.
It got cancelled.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace, Police 10-7.
Someone said it was racist.
They said it portrayed negative stereotypes. I mean, yeah. It's people getting arrested.
Yeah.
I don't know how any of that is going to be positive. But I'll continue this anyway. The story continues.
Am I supposed to stand there and say, oh, hell, let's let an Asian call him a Māori?
In a toilet, and I run, follow, I keep hanging my pants. I run on street. I run even my third one. Doesn't cover yet. Doesn't cover yet. Everyone saw that.
So this poor guy basically said he was chasing the dude and his pants were still down and everyone saw his stuff. Now, let me continue here.
You get an Asian calling a Māori boy a what do? Walk away? Yeah, you would walk away, eh? Not this Māori boy. I wanted to send him back to China. in a fucking box, man.
Lucky me today got a couple of public people help. Otherwise, that Maori man double side me. How come I stop him? You know?
I had an accident where I shouldn't have. Could have been worse. I could have killed him. Would have killed him.
Isn't that what you wanted to do? That's what you said to him.
Boss, I wanted to fucking rip his head off and shove it up his ass. Take that and rewind it back.
Oh, Missy Elliott.
Put my thing down, flip it in reverse.
Take that and rewind it back.
Oh
no, is that no? They're basically take that and rewind it back.
Take that and rewind it back.
That's a
make my booty go whack or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Usher about to make.
It's Usher. It is Usher. Thank you. It's Usher. I'm glad we got to that. All right, Tav, you're going to make me late for the lead.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, that's us, Fano. I'll quickly play
heaps.
us. That's so much. I'll quickly play us out, Yes, thanks for having us, guys. Thanks, Makoni, for joining us. Any thoughts,
Makoni.
feelings?
No worries. It's great to be here.
Apologies to anyone.
Just great to be here in old Kelston, baby.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kelston. Shout out to any potential investors listening to our great TV shows. If you want to invest, please get in touch.
Yeah.
Shout out to go vote in Wellington as well.
And beware the horny donkey.
Beware the horny donkey.
If you're around our rancho, those donkeys, they live quite a long time. So.
Yeah. Good on you, mate.